Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Now, what we want to talk about is how we kids, who are
us.
very mature, like all of us.
Anyway,
so we'd like to talk about how unfair it is.
that grown-ups rule the world.
No, the fact that
adults.
Grown-ups, they get rights. No.
They get rights. They get to make choices for people. That's not fair.
No. So we have to follow every single law, but we don't get any rights. Do you really think that's fair?
No.
Exactly.
It's not fair.
Sorry, I'm fixing my hair.
Obviously.
In case you guys didn't notice.
Yeah, really.
But I would like everybody to comment or make a video response saying how unfair you think it is that
grown-ups rule the world. Because
we deserve rights. We deserve to make our own choices. We deserve to have the freedom of speech to make our own opinions.
We should have influence in the government and laws.
I mean, most of our population is kids, and they can really affect something. But the fact is, I think we deserve, to have our own... But, or smoking, because smoking is completely...
That's bad. Don't do that. That's bad.
My mom had a heart attack and a stroke because of smoking and stress, but mostly smoking. So, we can't petition. We can't petition for anything because we're too young.
We can't make choices in our government,
And seriously, what is even the point of this? The fact that adults get all the choices. We can be just as intelligent, and the fact that...
I'm smarter than my English teacher, I know that for a fact.
I understand that but there's a difference between people caring about us and people restricting us. Okay?
Yeah. Some people lack the common sense to not put their hand on this stove. And that's not my fault. I shouldn't be punished for what they can't do.
But, I think that, at age 12 or older, first of all, I think they should teach us more about the government in school. They barely teach us about it. They barely do.
That's not good.
But still, I'm talking about government issues. Government. Why can't they teach us about the government?
About the bad things that happen in the government. And you know how everybody says, oh, the war is so horrible. You don't know the half of it. You only see what the government wants you to see.
Yeah. They just show, if you look at those, political commercials for it, it's all, oh, they're so happy during the war. Oh, look at these kids who are just so happy to see them kill their parents.
Yeah, and, not everybody knows about the Sudan. Darfur is a country in the Sudan. And they're having serious problems. They're, having random people walk into, villages and just shoot people. And, if they try to resist, they take their children, rape them, beat them, cut off their arms, and then kill them in front of the parents, and then they kill the parents.
And you know what's sad? In Serbia, they're totally falling apart. Nobody knows about this. Sure, we can watch the news, but seriously, shouldn't they teach us about it?
The news tells you about domestic murders and stuff like that. No global scale stuff.
It's because the government is, wiping
the minds of the people.
No, they're telling them, don't post this or this, or else, so much for freedom of the press.
Yeah, really.
What's happened?
And if a CIA agent gets fired, do you know what they do with that CIA agent? Because they know too much. They take them out into the middle of the woods and they're never heard from again. Seriously, dude. We need to know what we want to know. We have the right to know things. Well, technically, since I'm not 18, I don't. But that's not fair. And that's why we're here. Yeah, and in India. How many of you know, about the crap going on in India? That crap is just awful.
How many of you know anything? Why won't they tell us about it? I want to know. Why won't they tell us?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Well, there's nothing wrong with us knowing anything.
Seriously,
our government needs to let us know.
Why can't we be informed? What's so wrong about being informed about what we need to know? Yeah, we're just so scared, but that's not the reason. They just don't want us to know. They don't want us
because they're afraid we're going to do something about it.
We have a humongous population of kids. There are so many of us. We make up for our parents times 3.
At least. My friend has 4 siblings that live with her, not to mention her half-siblings and step-siblings. That's a lot of kids for 2 people.
I just wanted to say this to the YouTube economy, the kids who are watching this. Tell us what you think.
Seriously, we need your input.
Thanks.
Okay,
Please
we're
tell
done.
everybody to watch this, okay? Like, every single body.
Tell your friends.
Tell your parents. No, tell them.
Tell your cousins.
Tell your uncle, your aunt,
Tell
your
your brother.
teachers, your classmates. Tell everybody to watch
Tell your
this.
brother, your annoying little brother who's sitting in the room next to you.
Just tell everybody, okay?
Okay,
Bye.
thanks.
Oh, and thanks for taking the time to watch our video.
Yeah, really, thanks, whatever.
You're nice.
The N-word is completely unacceptable.
Yes.
But that's the only exception.
Yeah. But, like, it's just unfair.
It's not right.
And what's the whole point if we can't even...
Why are we here if we can't do what we want?
Seriously.